To begin finding Google Classroom, you need to go ahead and be inside your Google account. The next step is you want to go ahead and find Classroom. So if I go up to the apps and then go to more, if I'm at the Google search for whatever reason, it won't work. So you need to be inside something in Google to be able to access Google Classroom. So what I mean by that is, for example, if I'm in Drive or Mail, then Google will recognize that I have an EDU account. Then if I go to apps, I can go to more and then Classroom. I can click on it that way. The other option is if I just want to go to Classroom, I can type it into the search. If I just start writing Classroom, I can go to it that way as well. The first thing you'll see if you've never been into Google Classroom before is it will ask you to specify, are you a student or are you a teacher? So go ahead and click Teacher, because that is how you will mostly be using it, even though you're being admitted into a Google Classroom as a student by the administration. So all you need to know is put in Teacher. Once you specify that you are a teacher, go ahead and press Join. So you're going to see whether you're American program, Mexican program, subs and TAs, you're going to join the classroom that is there. So when I click Join, I'll automatically join. If you see, you can read these, otherwise we can exit out of them. So I can see the first assignment I have is called Professional Goals. There are two ways that I can get inside to get to the docs. The first way is I can click right here on the title. The second way is that I can click on Open. Either way, if I click on it, Open, it will get me to where I want to go. So you'll automatically see that you've been given a document that has your name at the end. That's what you're going to use to fill out. If you'll notice right here, you have directions on it, and if I click on the white arrow, I can go back to the main page. If I click on the three lines over here, I can click on Classes, and it'll bring me back to the main page of Google Classroom Classes. So I could have multiple classrooms as far as if I want to use them with my students, or I could be a part of multiple ones. Now from now on, since I've already joined, I do not need to click over here again. If I click over here, it's going to lead me to a folder. Now if I click on it, it will be a folder in my Drive. So the information that is from Google Classroom, if it's in a doc or anything that's been shared with you, will also appear once you open it in your Google Drive under Classroom. So in Classroom, you'll see that you have whichever it is, you'll see the form there as well. So you don't always have to go to Google Classroom. If you have already started to work on something, you could also find it in your Drive. So if I go back into my classroom that I want, I can click on the title, and this time I can open it up. If for any reason you don't see anything here, one option is that you can find it. But if you don't see anything there, you can always talk to Rachel, talk to me, and I can help you figure that out. So you'll see in here is the doc, has your name at the end. The first part has been given as an example, and then at the bottom is what you will need to fill out. So once you fill this out, it's all complete. Then complete meaning you have everything as far as your name, goal, action plan, evidence of goal. You do not have to write anything right now for January or for May. That will come at those times. Once you have those ones complete, again, even though these aren't complete, you're going to go back to your Google Classroom whenever it's finished and press Turn In. This is the indication for Ms. Dawn to know that you have finished it and you're ready for her to see it. So when I click Turn In, it will ask you, are you sure? And then we can click Turn In. If by any chance you made a mistake, you did not mean to turn it in, one thing you can do is press Unsubmit. Okay, so once I'm in here, you'll notice that because I've clicked turn in, the only way I can view it from now on is in view only. So how I can fix that, if I need to go back and fix something, is press unsubmit. And now I'm ready to go back in and keep working on it. You'll notice the tools will be back here. There is also a button at the top, which is a brand new feature in Google Docs, that you can also turn it in directly from here. So if you are working on it from your drive, you don't even need to go to Google Classroom to turn it in if you're ready to. So just to recap, we can go to Google Classroom. I can type in classroom.google.com. I can also get there using my apps, More, and Classroom. I click on the name of the class I want to enter. I can click at the title or open if I want to go into it. I open up the doc that is there. I fill it out, and when I'm finished, I'm going to turn it in. If you have any other questions, you can go ahead and ask me.